Oh boy, it's cold out there today. When the wife woke up this morning, it was 24 degrees below. Welcome to Minnesota. Wow. At least she had coffee made for me when I got up. Well, I've been busy working on another project here. I'm adding a dock house or a boat house, whatever you want to call it, to my layout where the general store is. This is like the entranceway to that park back there. And that'll go hand in hand with the general store for selling goods for people going into the park and, you know, fishing and renting canoes and that. So I'll show you what I'm up to. Well, you can see my latest two projects there, my general store and the outhouse I built with the remaining pieces I had left, you know, from the wood cutouts. And I just placed Dino, or you can call him Dino if you want. Everybody calls him different names. I placed him there in the riverbed just to show you where this boathouse is going to go that I'm going to build next and get that in there. It'll be a while before I put water in the river because I do have to finish up all the landscape on this other side, and I'm just not sure what I'm going to be doing there yet. And I want all of that finished before I put the water in there. So that's going to be my next project, is to get the building set, and then I'll probably finish the landscape after that with the general store and the parking area and everything that I'm going to put in on that side. This is the kit I'm going to use for the dock house. It's made by Basher & Sons Hobby Laser Cut Structure Kits. I found it on eBay. I find a lot of things on eBay and buy it through eBay, or I find it on eBay and then I go to their websites and that sort of thing. There's the back page, shows a couple of pictures of what it looks like. I'm probably going to alter it a little bit. I wasn't sure if I wanted the building to sit over the water. I kind of wanted the building to be touching the land, maybe some of it over the water. I'll have to see how it works out. That's all the pieces that came in the kit. I believe this is going to be for cedar shakes. It's about 2 pieces of it, I think. So that'd be individual rows you'd have to glue onto the roof. I might try that. That looks like it'd be fun, but maybe a little intricate. And here we go. Here's the windows. And those, you can see how big my thumb is compared to these windows. So they really get to be, you know, exciting to put in because you don't know if you're going to bust them up or not. And there's some glass there. These are probably the poles that are going to go through the platform for the piers. So I'll probably get started on this now. I'm starting to feel a little intimidated by the size of the parts, though some of those are pretty small. But those window sections came in 2 pieces, so I put those together. And I put those doors together. And gee, there's another door around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Got that one together. And then I painted, well, these will be the boards that go underneath the pier from the posts. And that's a ramp. I'm not sure if I'll even need it yet. And that's the building. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I really wanted to change it around a little bit, but I don't see any way to, so I might be stuck with it. I'm thinking I may not put a light in this one, so I just painted the inside a lighter gray. And I think what I'll do is I'll try and keep this door here open and maybe the main door, and then put a light outside on each end. And that should shine enough into the building just to accent whatever I put in there and make it look like it's open doing business. That's the deck there for the pier. That's pretty cool. It's you can really see the planks. But I painted this side first, and after I painted it, this thing looked like a soup bowl. So I dampened this other side, and then I carefully flattened it out, and I set it underneath this board I have here with my drill on top in order to flatten it out, and it flattened out pretty good. Still got a little bit of a bow, but I think once I make the building and glue it down, that'll help hold it straight. I might dampen it again and try another shot at straightening it, but so far I think that'll work. I'll have to see. Well, that's the light I'm going to use, and that's what it looks like. And I drilled a hole over the door, and that's where I'm going to install that and start there. Then I'll have to drill a hole once I mount it in the deck. And then, like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to sit over the land and go out, or if I'm going to drop it down. So I'll probably have to feed it along the bottom until I can find a place that I can hide it and get it down through the lake. So the top hole there over the door is where that light's going to be, and then I drilled a hole there in the deck for it to go through. I'll have a door that's going to look like it's open, so it'll hide everything that's in that corner. This is that's my junk box. Let's save all my scrap pieces of stuff. So I dug out this thing here. This is actually part of this model. The templates that, whatever you want to call it, that the pieces got cut out of. And I'm looking at these two little squares here, and I'm thinking I might take it and make some kind of try to make like a simulated tank or something, just to put down in there. So if you're looking through the door, you see some kind of a tank or something in there for a bait shop. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I come up with these ideas as I'm putting things together. So I've got a little man there. He's going to be selling bait and stuff and renting canoes. And I don't know if you can see that box in there. That's actually, where he keeps his minnows and that. And there's another white box over there. That's his refrigerator. And then I built these horses. And I think I'll be able to set this canoe on the horses, and then I'm going to mount it in there so that he's working on a canoe or something. That's just the ideas I came up that, things I had that I could put in there without spending a lot of money. So that's what I got going on the inside now. I made up a little makeshift shelf, and that's your minnow tanks there. And I put in a canoe. There's a box over there. You could call that a refrigerator or something if you want to do. And I don't know what you'll see through the windows, but you can see things through through this doorway, and I think that this light, the way I have it angled, will shine down in there, and maybe you'll see some of that stuff through that doorway. That was my intention anyway. So I'll call that good. Yeah. Come out just kind of the way I thought it would. I think these things up as I go. I don't have any real plans when I start building the model. Well, that's what it looks like with the roof on. I still have to touch up and weather it and stuff. And then, do the roofing, of course. And then I did drill a hole here, and I'm going to cut this, I think either two or three out. I'm not sure yet. Maybe just the two. And then I'm going to rebuild the pier the way I want it to go. Well, I cut the pier, and then I cut my pier posts. I cut my pier posts, all of them at 1 inch, so I can see what it'll look like. I kind of want it just a little bit lower than the top of this so that you walk downhill to it, yet not real high above my water once I get it in. And the poles right now will just slide up and down so I can, get this positioned exactly where I want it here. Then I can go back and mark all my poles and glue them in and put the cross members on them. And then from there I'll work on the other pier, that big section I cut off. I plan on either putting it on this side or on this side. I'm not sure yet. So this is the roofing material that was sent with this kit for the roof. But I want to keep the theme the same over there with the covered bridge and the general store being roofed with the shakes from Monroe Models. So I ordered another kit, and I have some leftovers, so I'm going to start with that, and I'll wait until I get the roofing kit to finish it. And I can always use this for something else on another project. Then that's that pier that was cut off of there. And I'm going to repurpose this and use it for more piers. So I went ahead and put my shakes on, and I weathered them. And then I built a couple of little signs. I put one on the roof on this side. This is the side that's facing the shore. And I put another one on this side over here. And then I added one on this other side over here. So that's kind of what that looks like now. You can see the sign. Talks about fishing in Lake Minnetonka. That's about 45 miles, 50 miles from here maybe. So that's what I came up with. And then there's one more side here, but I didn't do anything to that side. So it's pretty much ready to just go on my layout now. So then I have that guy with the canoe. He's getting it ready, and 3 fishermen. Well, I don't want everybody to think that everything goes well for me, because it doesn't. And if you noticed in the video, just over the door, the garage door, on that header member that runs over the door, I snapped that in half, holding it till the glue dried. I put a little too much pressure. This thing was really delicate, and I snapped it. So what I decided to do, I tried to fix it. I couldn't hide it. So that's where that welcome sign is over the door in the video, just so you know. I don't want to just hide my mistakes when I make them. I want to let you know that I make them. You know, they're there. And it came out pretty good, though, I think. Anyway, I've had some people ask me about a social media page. And, you know, I never thought I really needed one. I have a social media page with my wife, The Adventures of Mr. and Mrs. B, and I do some railroad stuff there, and we do our adventures and, you know, some of the other things that go on in our lives there. But, hey, I decided to go ahead and open up a social media page. So you can find me on MeWe. Yeah, I just think that's a pretty good platform, and I opened a page there, so you can find me, Mr. B's Hiawathaland Rails. So, hey, come on over and we'll have some fun there. Anyway, I'll show you what this looks like on my layout. Since the last video, I did landscape the general store, and I have the dock house just sitting there right now. I still have to drill the hole for the wire for the light, and do a little landscape where the back side of the pier meets the ground. But hey, it's there, and I think it looks pretty good together with that general store. So I probably won't see you after this video ends, so you have a great day, and I'll see you on my next.